डियर स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ क्लास 12th, आज हम पढ़ेंगे म्यूटेशन थ्योरी। म्यूटेशन थ्योरी is the theory of evolution given by Hugo de Varese. Hugo de Varese theory of mutation, or we can say mutation theory. Hugo de Varese was a botanist from Dutch. He was a Dutch botanist who has put forward the theory of mutation. Hugo de Varese worked on a plant. Plant is evening primrose. Evening primrose is the plant, and the botanical name of this plant is Anothera lamarckiana. Anothera lamarckiana is the botanical name of evening primrose. He self-pollinated the plants of evening primrose and got the seeds. After that, he grew plants from these seeds, and he saw that in F1 generation, most of the plants were alike, but there were some plants which were different from the others. Then he collected seeds from these different plants having got mutation, and these seeds were again grown, and F2 generation was obtained, and he found that in the next generation there were further mutations, as a result of which the mutations got accumulated generation after generation, and a new species was formed according to Hugo de Varese. In successive generations, different types of plants were formed, and he saw that even in a single generation different plants were formed. Therefore, he said that evolution is a type of saltation. Saltation means a jump from one type into another type, or we can say he said that evolution is a jerky process. It is a jerky process which occurs just like a jump from one species to another. Now, there are some salient features of the theory of mutation. First feature is that, as I have told you, mutation is the raw material of evolution. Mutation is the raw material of evolution, or we can say evolution occurs due to mutation. Second feature is that mutation occurs suddenly, mutation occurs accidentally, mutation occurs quickly, or we can say it is a jerky process. It occurs just like a jump. And another, mutation takes place in all the directions. Mutation takes place in all the directions. If we grow the seeds throughout in the field, the mutated plants will be observed, and useful mutations are selected and lethal mutations are eliminated. Useful mutation plants, the plants having gained useful mutations, they got selected, and those having harmful mutation, having not useful mutation, or we can say lethal mutation. Lethal mutation plants they are eliminated, they are removed, they get destroyed, they cannot grow further. Lethal mutations are eliminated. Accumulation of variations helps in the form of species. This is another feature. Accumulation of variations. Variations got accumulated due to mutations generation after generation. In every generation variations are observed. In the succeeding generations further variations are observed, and the variations got accumulated generation after generation, and the accumulation of variations is responsible for the formation of species, and the variations are discontinuous variations. Discontinuous means they occur suddenly. The variations according to Hugo varies are not continuous, they are discontinuous. We can give an example of Ancon sheep. Ancon sheep is a short-legged sheep who has been got from the normal sheep. Ancon sheep was short-legged. He was got from normal sheep by the process of the mutation. Another we can see hornless cattle. If there are hornless cattle, they cannot give rise to hornless cattle again. The cattle obtained from these hornless cattle, they may be with horns, and this is a mutation. Or we can say horned cattle can give rise to babies which are hornless. This is a sudden mutation in a single generation. Thanks.